There's two different kinds of horses. All horses need to graze. The difference between a hard keeper and an easy keeper for slow feeding is really what you're feeding. It's not, horses don't need to be slowed down when they have enough food. Like I said, what it does is it mimics the grazing. It forces them to eat correctly. When the horses have the appropriate kind of forage for them, that's where we come in with the hard keeper, easy keeper. I always say feed your horses if you have a mixed herd, feed your herd for the easiest keeper. So you want to have a low calorie, high fiber forage, very low in sugar. Typically if it's under 10%, non-structural carbs, NSC is what you want for the easy keepers. What it does also is it keeps their metabolism going just like us. If we're on a Weight Watchers diet, I'm an easier keeper, I'm going to have more 0-point Weight Watcher food. So with the horses that are easier keepers or that are already insulin resistant, which is actually caused from meal feeding, where every time they get a meal they get an insulin spike, we want to keep their metabolism going so that they're actually burning what they're consuming, not going without food. 2 hours after a meal, they have an empty stomach, 2 to 3 hours, and then they've got acid pouring into that empty stomach. So we want to keep that metabolism ramped up all the time with the appropriate forage for the easy keeper. For the harder keeper, it's very important for them to have food in front of them as well, because they're typically going to be a higher stress animal. They're going to have more ulcer problems. Keeping their stomach full of forage, it allows their system to digest everything more appropriately and coats the stomach and absorbs any of the stomach acids instead of just letting it sit on an empty stomach. So they're actually getting more of the nutrition out of the hay. So for the easier keeper, we get a low-calorie forage and a good vitamin mineral supplement. For the harder keeper, you get a low-calorie, high-fiber forage, and you're going to supplement them to keep their weight up. So all horses are graziers, whether they're easy keepers or hard keepers. You just got to get the appropriate forage for them, which I think is a big key that a lot of people are missing. You can't just keep feeding the same forage with high sugar in it and expecting horses to be able to have the net do everything to make them perfect. We have to take a responsibility for what they feed too.